Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. On this channel, I showcase the automotive culture and the positive impact it has on the community. If you're a car enthusiast or you like anything about cars, please be sure to hit the subscribe button for future videos. On today's episode, we have Alex Sajady. He is an aspiring race car driver, essentially. Alex will give himself a formal introduction, but I wanted to let you guys know that if you are located in Minnesota, you are able to rent this GT4 Clubsport around the road course on Brainerd International Raceway. If you are interested in that, I will leave all the information that you will need down in the description. So without further ado, let's get behind the wheel.
Guys, I'm Alex Sajady. I just started racing about a year ago. I did some stuff on motorcycles before that. I did all the California Superbike schools, levels 1 through 4 at Laguna Seca and Willow Springs. And then after that, I got introduced to this guy at the auto show here in Minneapolis. His name's Andre Serra. He lives, breathes the world of motorsports. This guy is awesome. And with his connections, his training, he's been an incredible coach. I started with some karting, then I went to Skip Barber. I did all their schools. I did their 3-day Formula 4 school and then their 2-day advanced Formula 4 school, and then I ended up racing in their series. And I did pretty well for my first time racing. I qualified 7th and I got 4th against guys with, a ton more experience than me that have been racing their whole lives, so I was pretty happy with that. Andre thought the way I drive was pretty promising, so we're like, let's do this. So the next step was we did some testing down at NOLA Sport in one of their GT4 Club Sports by Porsche, and I did pretty well. First 10 laps out, never been in the car, never been on the track. I had the fastest lap time out of all the guys there that own the cars and drive on that track all the time, so that was pretty awesome. That felt pretty good. And then by the end of the second day, I was on par with their pro driver there, so that was awesome. Big thanks to my dad for helping me get this far in driving, and now we just got our brand new toy. So this car we just picked up from BGB Motorsports down in Daytona, Florida. I drove the truck and trailer 24 hours there, picked up the car and drove back 24 hours with my dad. That was fun, long drive, but totally worth it. The guy who had this car before me was running it in the Michelin Pilot Challenge, IMSA, I believe. Porsche just came out with their new challenge this year. It's the first year they've done it, the Porsche Sprint Challenge North America. And hopefully I'll do one race this year in that, and then hopefully the next season, next year, the full season in that challenge. So guys, just like the street version of the GT4 of the Cayman, it's got that same 3.8 liter flat 6 motor. This one does make a little more power than the street version, I believe. This one's 425 horsepower. Same motor though. Same PDK gearbox, fantastic gearbox. The gear shifts are incredible, so fast. It has massive brakes. The best thing about this car is the braking. If you feel the brake pedal, it feels like it hardly moves. It feels like you're gonna snap it off. You're pushing so hard. It's great, which makes a brake pedal like that is better. You can really modulate your braking, makes you way faster through the corners, and that's what this car is made for, guys. 425 horsepower, it's a lot, but the best thing you can do with this car is it's a momentum car, so carrying as much speed through the corners as you can, and the braking really helps with that. Braking is what makes you fast in a race car. The gas pedal's easy, you just hit it, but the braking, that's where all the skill is. So what's cool about the GT4 Club Sports is Club Sport means it has the same engine and gearbox as the normal Cayman street car. It's got the PDK and the same motor. So this can be serviced at any Porsche dealership. It's not street legal, but it's the same motor and gearbox. Which is great about that is the GT3 Cup cars or any of the Cup cars, those gearboxes and motors have to be rebuilt every 80 and 60 hours. 80 for the motor and 60 for the gearbox. I believe it could be the other way around. So the maintenance cost on those is super high. But here you go, you have a full factory built race car that can be serviced at any dealership. It's awesome. There's not many race cars where you can just turn the key and start driving. So that's why we love the Club Sports, and they're fast. They're really fast. The other versions is all the carbon fiber. It has this carbon fiber rear bumper. The rear hatch is carbon fiber. All the models have carbon fiber doors, but this whole front clip is carbon fiber on this car as well. It saves about 200 pounds, I think. And then what's also different on the MR versus the other cars is this has 3-way adjustable suspension, and then the brakes are different. This car is fully race ready, guys. Like I said, just turn the key and go. You can see the massive brakes. They are incredible. The G-forces you experience while you're braking is mind-blowing. Feels like your eyes are gonna pop out of your head. As you can see, guys, The whole front clip is carbon fiber. That's where a ton of the weight savings are. On a race car, they make everything super easy to replace. You can just pop these panels off, pop them back on, because, you know, racing damage does happen quite a bit. You can see on the HUD, it's got the quick fuel. Makes refueling super quick, just a couple seconds. Super sticky tires, Michelin Pilot Sports. In the Porsche Sprint challenge though, I believe they're using Yokohama tires. I'm not sure, so those are the tires we'll get. Here it is, guys. You got your fuel tank, 23 gallons, I think. Could be wrong. Your Quickjack system, which is really cool if you're not familiar with that. You just plug an air wand into there. The car lifts up, makes tire changes super easily. There's one here and two behind each door. Your fire suppression system and your battery cutoff right there. And a super light hood. Here's the interior, guys. Full built-in roll cage, awesome. Carbon fiber doors, full fire suppression system, and then, yeah, you know, recognize the gear shifter from the street car. I love this wheel. This wheel's fantastic, guys. PDK paddle shifts, adjustable brake bias, fully adjustable ABS, and then traction stability control. That's about it.